How is everybody doing? I wanted to come on today and do a video, just kind of talk, chit chat on crafting and jewelry making and get some help cleaning my desk off. I've got a mess here, and so it's kind of difficult to focus on projects when I've got like 10 or 12 different projects on my desk. So I'm gonna sit here and clean. My computer is not charged. Can I charge my computer? I think I can. But I think I'm going to be able to face this way right now. So what I've got going is I have about 10 or 11 of these white bins. These white bins help me. They're directly behind me, and I really depend on those to keep me organized. But what's happened is I've gotten all of my things on the desk, and all of the things need to go back in the bins. So I'm gonna see if I can get stuff back there where it belongs. So I've got my ruler. Gotta put my ruler up. I found this at I think Michael's maybe. I believe it's supposed to be for maybe potting a plant, but I thought it was so pretty. It's ceramic and navy blue, and it looked like something I could keep my materials in, like some little supplies. So it's kind of my little version of a handmade pliers holder. I usually keep all my pliers here, and my collection is growing of all the pliers. So I also have a drawer back there behind me, but I do so much with the pliers on the desk that I thought it might be smart just to have something out on the desk. So, you know, that's like a necessity, all your tools. So, have scissors for when I need to cut elastic, stretch cord, or beading wire. Sometimes I have to cut it, so scissors are a must. Okay, these broke. I'm kind of upset because I think this is the newest pair that I purchased. These little, I don't know what they are. These little metal pieces right here. That's what came apart, and yeah, I don't think I can use them anymore. Maybe I can figure out how they work. I don't know. Probably something I need to just throw away and get off my desk. And I always lose this ruler when I go to measure something or take a picture where I have all my measurements out. I don't know where that ruler is, so the ruler is going right there in my little cup. Now I've got so many things in the cup that maybe I need to take them out. I've got also pens and pencils in there. Pencils I don't need so much, but I do need my pen. See? And there, I just have along the edge there, I can keep all my little pliers. So that's not bad. The only thing is just putting stuff back where I got it from. So I got that. I'm gonna set this aside. Oh, I'm gonna put my big pair of wires in here. Yeah, maybe I need to do a tutorial. I probably will. Maybe later on. But yeah, I've got a hurricane on my desk right now that I wanted to clean up. Got to Hobby Lobby this morning, and like I did in a previous video, they have all the fall stuff. They've even got the fall on sale. They just now put the fall stuff out, and then they have a sale on it, so that's always interesting. So they had little nice things. I have a few projects that I want to work on that I found there. They had several things 50% off, and my favorite beads, one of my staples, is not over there anymore, so it's a good thing I learned how to get them online. For sure. Okay, so some of my projects were really metals this morning. I was up kind of early working on metal things. Hi, Patty. Hi. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. How have you been? You doing well? I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. I'm just doing a little chit chat and cleaning up some. So I was showing one of my projects this morning was a little dainty pear. These are pine trees, so these did okay. I got the bronze ones last year. They did okay at Christmas time. So I've got bronze, silver, and the copper ones. So maybe I can, maybe some people would like those for Christmas. And then, I don't know, you could probably wear them year round. Some people kind of like the natural theme. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing so well. Good. I just wanted to kind of pick up some. I got a mess on my desk. It just looks like it exploded bead supplies. Alright, so these are more beads. I'm just putting them in the bins behind me. I've got a ton. Yeah, you can see them right there. I've got directly behind me, I've got beads, and I think actually that's where these go. That's where like the different colored beads are. I was kind of showing the all the bins behind me and saying how they're great when everything gets where it needs to be. But everything doesn't get where it needs to be all the time. Alright, so I got boxes of hoops. Yeah, going back here. A lot of my earring wires are back behind me. And that's one way they kind of stay organized. And I've got projects, uncompleted projects, completed projects, and future projects all on the same table. Trying to keep it organized. Okay, this little box here, this is a nice little organizer. It looks like it's almost filled. I looked in here and realized I got some really nice stuff in here. Most of these things I got maybe 2 years ago. I haven't used them all. So that's an organizer, but it's really pretty full. I can keep using this, but there's no room for like brand new stuff. But there are things in here from before that I can still use. So I usually keep this one back here. So that's kind of nice and neat. That's a letter V. Very, very dear boss of mine gave me that at work. Gave me my letter V. And so I think I want to hang that up on my wall behind me. Thank you. You know, I got that at Walmart. It's a pretty thick one of those thick plastic cases. I think maybe I need to invest in a few more of those. And also those Dollar Tree things are nice too, like right here. These are nice and thick plastic too. So this, and I tested it, this can fit inside of drawers. So these are good organizers for a drawer, or if I need to pull out something and work on it, just put it on top of the desk and then maybe put it back away. That works out okay. My problem is putting everything back, having a spot for it. As my collection grows too, when I have more stuff, then you gotta have more bins to put it in. And so it's growing because, you know, I'm just adding new things to my shops. So trying to figure it all out. But these are my artisan wires. Sometimes I use that to do. I've used this kind of wire to do my keychains. I'll make keychains on that wire, and sometimes I've made hoops with that too. So that's like not a tarnish resistant bronze color, antique bronze color. 20 gauge, so it's kind of bendable. You wouldn't want to do any project where you would have to have the material really like steady. This is kind of like it can bend. So I have a spot for that. This is a spot I've got here for some of my wires. And I usually keep a garbage bag right near me. Don't have it near me, so I make a little stash until I get my garbage bag. This is like just paper. I have a ton of plastic bags. Oh wow, these things are like from Dollar Tree too. They have really nice things in there that sometimes they're really pretty and you wouldn't even think it would come from Dollar Tree. And these little boxes, I like these. And I think I've got 4, and they're even really good for stacking. So I got some glue. You can do hot gun maybe or Mod Podge, and then they will be just stuck there together. I like that because you could just what I put in here is I've got my plastic bags for when I make my products like that. I've got a pair of pumpkin earrings here, and they go in the plastic bag. So I use a ton of those plastic bags, especially when I mail. So these plastic bags are one thing that has to be right at my fingertips. Have to know where those are. And I got the little small kind too for the little dating earrings, like those. But when I package them, I probably am gonna put these on a card, and then I'll still need to use the larger wire. Those little bitty bags are, they're for small things small earrings that I don't have or can't put on the earring card. So yeah, I think my issue is I've got plenty of tools. I've got to get my system down. So that's what I'm working on right now. I've hit a standstill because gotta get things put away and then I can get them back out and work some more. So I'm gonna eventually get some glue. Oh, sorry. And get all those, they're stackable, see? Get them all one on top of the other. And either put it behind me. I think for now, I'm gonna put that behind me. And that could be something that doesn't take up a lot of space that could go on top of the desk too. So I got that. I have got some beading wire out. This is for my necklaces and bracelets. I'm gonna work some more with these. I've kind of been stuck on my earrings all along, but I have materials to make other things. I just have to do it more. So those will make really nice bracelets and necklaces. I think I'm gonna put that here with my other wire. And let's see, I have got a rock. Got a couple of rocks here. These are staging things. If anyone cares to look at the shop, I've got these. I've got some hoop earrings, kind of. It's just for photography up on these rocks, and it makes the hoop stand out. It's like a background or something for the earrings. So I have a large, and those came from Dollar Tree too, I believe. A bag of rocks, just decorative rocks. All right, another thing of I probably have several of these out. See, I gotta get these. There they go. And so what's everybody into this evening? I am just trying to pick up some. This is, does anybody remember God's Eyes? That's a craft I did. This used to be on my desk at work. It's called a God's Eye. Ojo de Dios in Spanish. And so years ago I would teach my students how to make those. This is a fun craft to do. Maybe I'll do that too. These are some scriptures that came from my work at desk. My desk at work. So I keep those here too with me. There's a pen. Sometimes I need to do a thank you card for customers, so that'll go on my cup here. If anybody got here and didn't get to see my little cup, that's where I've got my tools and my pens and pencils. That's something that's a desk object. You keep that on your desk, so that can stay out. This is some leather. I used to about 3 summers ago, especially. I worked with this leather. I used to do bracelets and necklaces. if anybody would like to see what I've done in the past with this cord, I think I've got lots of leather projects in the earlier part of my channel. The first days of the channel, I used to work with leather a lot more. I love leather. I just got into my earrings and didn't keep going with the leather. But I want to say this 2mm seems like the 4mm leather is like the kind of thick leather. I made a cute necklace with the thicker leather. Maybe we can do some leather things later on. But it comes on a spool and you get lots of it. That was about $10. But that's one project. I have, like I said, I have like 20 projects on the desk, but I got to put them up so that I can take them back out one by one. So put that one up. And what is next? I've got some dragonfly charms that need to go in some more charms of mine that are silver. They were going back behind me in my little silver drawer. Oh, chit chat. I know I did say chit chat on my title. I have to figure out what kind of a craft fair I can get to. I don't do those like in the wintertime, but in the summertime, I've always said I'm going to, but I haven't gotten to a craft fair. So I'm thinking that that's a possibility this summer. Maybe like July or August. And you know, July is around the corner, so I'm going to have to hurry up with my decision on that. Looking at my Google, you know, see what's out in the community. Most cities have craft fairs or some kind of bazaars or things like that when it's warm outside. So, gotta work on that. More beads. And more pieces. This is a bronze. These are bronze. So they're gonna go in my bronze drawer, copper drawer. See all the little pieces, and I've got so many projects out. And it's gonna be nice to see my desk again, and then I can pull everything out again one by one and work on one thing at a time. And my mind won't be going, okay, which one is next? Which one is next? So these are some more little pieces. These are little bronze pieces. I really like those. You can dress them up and add beads to these, like at the top, or you can just put a wire on them, and can be really minimalist, just a normal hoop. So I like the little bronze pieces there. And it comes with a little top for whatever, like a jump ring or an earring wire. So that's helpful. Really, really helpful. And I've got some bronze, jump rings. So I keep my metals, like findings and components, back here. Jump rings are back here. My little bronze pieces need to go in there we go. See a little baggie. They're here. I'm cooking now. Getting my organization going now. All of this stuff is going in here. It's going in my bins behind me. I'm really trying to clean this up to see if I need to buy more bins. I've been saying it for weeks, and you all have probably heard me say this several times before. Don't want to buy any more bins until I use the ones that I've got. I like the system I have because it's nice and kind of cohesive. I just see in the uniform, you know, the white bins back there. So if I did get some more, they would look like that, just to keep everything looking kind of neat. And stuff like this, it kind of matches it. It's just the little plastic back, you know. So if I ever put these back here, it would just match, and they could look nice and neat on the shelf too. So I have some earring wires. These are things that I'm always looking for, that are right under my nose. So if I get them in the drawer where they belong, then I'll be doing great. All right. I feel like I'm getting something done now. Okay, there's some more wires, more hoops. Put those back here. More hoops, hoops, and more hoops. These are those big ones, the big daddies, the 50mm ones. I went and put a pair of those in the mail yesterday. Somebody ordered the wood beads. Let's see. I have a pair. They're not exactly like the ones someone ordered. They're similar though. I've seen a lot of those in the Etsy shops online. The wood, it was popular last summer, so I think it's still popular. And you know, it's just a jewelry piece component. So these are bigger, like a little bit chunkier wood beads. The one that somebody bought the other day was the brown one. Someone had the brown beads, not the mixture, just the dark brown all around. But these are a little chunkier, and I gotta get those in the shop. I made them a while ago, but never got them in the shop. I think I put them up there on my little revolving earring holder back there. So I think I'm gonna put them back up there until I get ready to get them down and take the pictures. So see, I got them on the earring card, and they can hang up there behind me. So I'll be waiting for me to to do something with them. Some more components and pieces. They just got out of the bag and got everywhere. And more silver pieces to just put away. More ear wires. Yeah, I had a lot to do. And I think that's kind of spinning my wheels, not knowing which way to go. It's because too much is out. It's just time to declutter. This is a pair that hasn't been completed yet. No ear wire on there. So they look like that. My little bronze pieces. I think these are going to be standalone. I don't think I would need anything on top of those. I think that's just a pretty earring all by itself. So I gotta get those in there. In the business world, it's Q3 now. Is that right? I think that's right. And the Q4 is like September, October, November, December. That's the last 4 months of the year. So I guess it's Q3 right now. May, June, July, August, something like that. I gotta get reading up on my business literature, my business knowledge. But I know Q4 is like the last quarter of the year. So salespeople usually do pretty well, or hope they do well in the fourth quarter. So I'm trying to get everything created, and like a lot created is what I hope I'm gonna do in preparation for craft fairs or opportunities like that where I get to showcase my things, and then for the last 4 months of the year where people will be getting ready, preparing for the holidays. So that's kind of one day. I think I just want to take the day and just do nothing else but just make and see what I come up with. Make things and just put them in the bags and take them someplace, and and see what people think about them. Yeah, the face-to-face selling is different. People can pick up your things. They might even try them on and see how they like them. Online, they're just kind of, I guess, going in the dark, trying to figure out if, does that look nice on me? Is that, is that a good color? So that's why we have to have a ton of pictures on the listings online. You have to have picture after picture. And they give you a spot in Etsy to do 10 pictures. Once you get really good at it and you get accustomed to all those pictures. I remember making these just the other day. These need to be in the shop already. I'm going to leave this out. That's one thing I'm going to leave out on the desk because I should have those in the shop already. That is a goal for this evening, I guess. Get a few more pairs in there. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and do a little chit chat. helps me get my thoughts out and get things made and stuff like that, and chit chat with everybody. More, what is this? Copper. More copper. And bronze. And I have, ooh, well, I'm getting ready to lose all my little turquoise pieces. This is Howlite. The little bitty they look like turquoise. I think it's like synthetic turquoise. It's called Howlite. And so I've got some of these pieces. They are pretty small. Pretty little. I wish I had enough of these to fill up a whole hoop, but I didn't buy enough strands, so I have to do like a small hoop with those. Some little white hoops that I just need to do something with. They're just sitting out here on the table. Little pearl seed beads there. I got those. I have some letters. I have just a little bit of everything. Craft letters for personalized items. And what I was hoping to do with these is attach these letters to some keychains. I'm kind of working with keychains too. I have to get going again with my keychain shop. The jewelry, the earrings kind of took precedence. So here's some more silvers. That those little white bins definitely help with all these components. The bigger parts and the little parts I can put in my little bins, my smaller bins. So this is something that I got. These are on sale. But what I'm looking to do, I've seen people do really neat things with buttons, turn these into crafts. So what I want to do is make bracelets. I'm going to see what I can do one day with these buttons. I think they'll be cute for bracelets. Okay, so I think I've gotten to a point where I can stop. And so that's the video for today. And thank you everybody that's watching now. Thank you Patty and everybody watching. And thank you everybody that's going to watch the replay. And until next time, and I have to do a picture and show you my cleaned finished product. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.